Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As much as we are having politicians in the Republic of Kenya and we are having different leaders in different regions, it doesn't mean that they should come out and show us that they have money. Even if they are going for fundraising, they should not come out and show that they are using their bags, envelopes, carrying huge amount of money, of course, in their occasions. I've seen this is not once, I've seen several times. You see that politicians, when they're having either fundraising or they're having a certain occasion in their areas, especially those who are allied to the government of the day, you'll find them ferrying money using their bags and also envelope. I think when I was just watching a certain photo of Kipchumba, or rather Oscar SUDI. Oscar SUDI is a close ally of William Samoei Ruto, and he is also a close organizer of William Samoei Ruto. Just about 1 week or 2 weeks, I analyzed a video here about certain members of parliament, especially from UDA party, coming out dishing money, carrying money with their suitcases, bags, envelope, and in the name of fundraising, supporting churches, building churches, or rather just about 2 days ago, or 1 day ago, we saw William Ruto with his team in Baringo County during, I think they call it a goat auctioning, where William Ruto was the guest of honor there. They went there with almost all their UDA members of parliament in Baringo County. When you saw the way these people were ferrying money, going to buy goods, it was a clear indication that even if you don't agree with me, these people are misappropriating public resources in the name of their salaries, or they are doing business so that they can be popular, they have money. Because one thing that I have realized is that in our Republic of Kenya, if you don't have money, you don't have any say. If you don't have money, you cannot be elected. And that is the problem that we are in. Because when you look at even several individuals in the Republic of Kenya, you will find them not doing what they are purported to do when it comes to the leadership of their areas. And that is why you find many a times when we elect a leader or leaders, you'll find that they're coming out to squander the public resources. For example, like members of parliament, they always receive 140 million Kenya shillings as CDF. And this CDF is to fund maybe education, security, and other purposes. But you find that these people, despite of them making noise, they want CDF to be disbursed to their accounts. You will find that these individuals, they are misappropriating this CDF fund. Just about 2-3 years ago, you saw Aisha Juma was being taken to court because of misappropriation of CDF fund, and several MPs. So when you look at William Ruto's UDA members of parliament, I don't agree them to come out and ferry money live before camera. And again, the crowd is being shocked as they are just carrying it live because they don't, of course, they're having instrument of powers. You can't do anything. They will do whatever they can do so that they can be popular. And again, something that you're having in our society is that when you see someone carrying such kind huge amount of money, these are leaders. But those who are not carrying money, they are not leaders. So I've seen also some people arguing about Oscar SUDI's photo that people should not come out to attack SUDI. But I want to say we must come out to attack SUDI. Why? Because it is not good to show publicly. We have several governments across the world. They always go to fundraisings, but they always don't carry money live. They usually maybe carry a check, They usually, even if it is giving money, they usually do it behind the scene. And that is why some countries, they always develop. Why? Because their residents or voters always come out to vote for a leader, not a rich man. As per the argument I'm seeing at the comment section about the photo that was shared, Oscar SUDI sharing or carrying money, another one is carrying in envelope, another one in his bag. I've seen some people saying that Oscar SUDI was elected the resident of Kapseret started electing him long time ago. But I want to ask simple question. We have several individuals that were elected long time ago, leave alone Oscar SUDI. Even the regime of Moi, but they're still there. Some of individuals. And also some individuals also in the regime of Moi Kibaki, they are still there. They are rich, they are billionaires, but you'll not find them carrying huge amount of money in bags or envelope. It doesn't mean that these people are not fundraising in churches, they're not supporting needy people, they're not supporting their constituents or their residents or their family, but they don't want to show that kind of idea of we have money, you know. It doesn't mean that Oscar SUDI, if he is doing business, he has money, he's earning salary as a member of parliament, he has the CDF, he should not come out to fundraise or buy even goats or even cows or even build his home or do any kind of business. But what we are encouraging, we as Kenyans, is that this will create a kind of mentality that your kid, or rather your child, tomorrow will be aspiring to be maybe a member of parliament or MCA, senator, women rep, or even governor or even president. But he or she is not going to be elected because the reason is he or she doesn't have money. Hajawahi onekana amebeba pesa kwa envelope na mabags. Just the other time I saw a senator of Nyandarua coming out dishing 5 million Kenya shillings imebebwa kwa bag. Again, we saw with Rigathi Gachagua. At the same time, we're being told that we are having wash in the country. And the law that should be stipulated to ensure that these people are not going to misuse or to gain their wealth through wash, the law is there. But again, the independent institutions that should come out and actualize this law, they're just keeping quiet because they are being bribed. At the same time, these people are telling us they found empty coffers, but still money is there. The government of the day always have money. So you should not come out to tell us that all governments, they always, they are being declared bankrupt just once. These people are having money. When you go to government of Uganda, you will find the government is having money. Look at the government of Tanzania, these people are having money. The government of Kenya, these people are having money. So when you see a leader like a Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua coming out to tell Kenyans that they found empty coffers, these people are just having an idea of looting public resources with an aim of benefiting their own interest. But again, at the same time, they're saying they're fighting to at least ease some burden that are in between Kenyans. So I think this should be exposed, and those who are having this kind of behavior of ferrying money, carrying envelopes, bags, despite of security is standby, I think this must discourage, because no one will come out to take over Oscar SUDI in his constituency because this man is dishing money. No one will come out to defeat William Ruto, maybe in 2027, because he's going to use some money to bribe every sector across the Republic of Kenya to ensure that he is going to be the president again in 2027. This is something that we saw, and even in 2022 general election. Also something that we saw in 2017, 2013, 2007, that we saw this bribing, where someone who is leading when it comes to the election or handling the Kenyans' votes, you find that they're being bribed to ensure that they're going to loot, or rather to rig someone out, and they're rigging someone in when it comes to the leadership of the Republic of Kenya. So I think for me, it is unfair the way some leaders are behaving with money. Yes, they have money, they do business, They have a lot of business across the Republic of Kenya. Maybe they have not looted the money, but the picture is not good for us, we as Kenyans, because tomorrow I will not elect someone because he's having an agenda, but I will elect someone because he or she is having money. And that is the criteria we as Kenyans we always have during electioneering period. And this mentality is there for a long period of time. And even some areas, you will not be elected if you don't have money. And that is why we always have crooks. After electing some individuals, you always have crooks who cannot even debate in the National Assembly. Even to say his or her name is so difficult. The same thing, we have in cabinet ministers who cannot even cannot perform their duties in their ministries. And that is why many a times I always encourage when we are facing electioneering period, I think we should focus towards those who are going to change the narrative, but not those who are going to come with money and are going to lower our minds, and our thinking capability is not going to be as per the person who is going to lead us with what they are going to deliver to the people. And that is why we are having William Ruto as the president. But they are complaining day in, day out about Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's last regime. I think they have instrument of powers. What entails of them, they must come out to work for Kenyans. They have money. The government of the day is collecting revenue. They are also borrowing. Even if they are carrying this money to their functions, let it be, but again, let them do it behind the scene. And that is why in 2027, some people who are coming out to reject William Ruto today, they will come out singing William Ruto 2027 because William Ruto has already bribed them or given them money. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below.